That's a good question, and there's a lot involved in those questions. The first thing I want to say, if a child is ill, if they're sick, please don't send them to school.
Absolutely.
If they're sick, they're ill, please be in contact with the school. And as far as reporting to the child welfare and attendance officer or whatever might be there, if the school knows what's going on, they will not be reported. We all know that we are operating in the state of Louisiana on the compulsory school attendance law, which says that students must go to school. And when there is a serious neglect along those lines and the school cannot make contact with parents or the students just don't show up, the recourse is to supply this information to the child welfare and attendance people. And we do that for the benefit of the child. And I really don't think that the COVID situation is going to change anything. Whenever a child is sick, whether it be the flu, whether it be a common cold, whether it be whatever, COVID or whatever, we're going to work with those parents and we're not going to report anybody to anything. So I don't want a parent to have a fear that we're sitting there ready to have that I got you mode. We're not that way. We want to work with you and your child. So I don't want a child to miss too many days, but I want them to be well and healthy also.
Right. And so as long as parents are in communication with the school and the school understands what's going on, no child, because they're sick for 2 weeks, or is going to get their parents reported to any kind of law enforcement.
No.
It's all about communication.
That is correct. And you don't necessarily have to go to a doctor every time a child is sick. And that's a lot of people have got a misconception about that. There are some illnesses that we just recognize as our illnesses, and you don't have to go to the doctor every time you're sick like that. And I hope I'm not speaking in variance with a medical professional somewhere, but I'm a realist and I'm a parent, and I have seen that, and I observed it as an observational type educator. Sometimes students just are not able to go to school because they're sick.
Right.
They don't warrant a doctor's visit.
Right.
And what you just said is very important, Jody, in that the parents being in contact with the school is very, very important. If we know what's going on, we can work together for the benefit of that child.
Right. So what is the policy? I'm going off of our list here, but what is the policy if a child misses a call from the parent and then just a handwritten note when they come back if it's not a serious illness? Is that the...
That would be a definite or a call to the school.
Okay.
It's probably better to speak specifically with someone at the school, whether it be the assistant principal, the guidance person, or somebody like that.
Okay.
And that would be sufficient, in most cases.
Okay.